Hey everyone, Blue Shadow RP here. Recording the last part of episode 1 of Minecraft Story Mode, and yes, we are very close to the end of episode 1. Just one more part to go, and yeah. So let's continue. Part of where we left off last time, but I'm just gonna count this as a bit of a recap, so just for those that want to know what happened last time.
Oh man, that was close. There was a zombie.
Oh. Is it dead? I mean, you know, dead?
Yeah.
Where are we?
In the dark, in the middle of nowhere?
Maybe we should bed down for the night. It's dangerous to be out when it's this dark.
I thought we were headed toward a temple.
We're looking for a giant building. It should be pretty obvious.
Ivor said...
No, Ivor said. Well, then maybe this is the temple? I'm being sarcastic.
Axel.
Okay, so basically, we took the portal. Now we're here in pretty much the middle of nowhere, but
We should hurry. I say we build
we're gonna have to find a way to settle in for the night. So
Look, whatever it is,
either build a hut or a tree house, and I went with a hut the last time. So
what?
we're gonna build a hut once more.
It won't take as long.
It's not.
That's it, Olivia. Jesse made the call.
We should get started.
And here we go.
All that work?
There we
We're
go.
still eye level with monsters that are trying to kill us.
It's done. It's over. We aren't talking about it anymore.
We could have maybe done like a multi-level thing, but that's too late now. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, the thing about the tree house though is that you don't get any top cover, but you will be from a height like with enemies and stuff. So and this hut is entirely made out of dirt, by the way.
What?
I'm going to
So,
tell you something. You have to
yep.
promise not to freak out.
What is it?
I have cooked.
And then Axel has cookies out of nowhere. But it's a bit surprising though.
One for Olivia. One for Jesse.
Thanks, Axel.
And one for Ruben. Sorry, Lucas.
And apparently Lucas doesn't get one
Oh, no.
because he only has 4. But we're gonna be generous and just give him the cookie because, yeah, I know. I don't want to be like the guilty one, to where he doesn't get anything. But yeah,
No.
I'll sacrifice
that.
myself for him.
I insist.
Thank you, Jesse.
That was for you, Jesse, not him.
And then Axel gets upset about it or something.
If you had to, which would you rather fight? 100 chicken-sized zombies or 10 zombie-sized chickens?
Choose wisely.
That's a good one. Let me think.
How can you guys...
Okay, I can just tell that that question may be asked, like, in future episodes, maybe.
There's nothing fun.
Gotta stay positive.
Can't just mope. Gotta keep our.
But yeah, that's like what I think, because it's already been asked like 2 times so far, so maybe that question might return in the later episodes. I don't know. That's just what I've
What
been
makes you think
thinking
that?
recently.
Has to be.
Fine. Then, we should get some rest. We gotta start looking for this temple as early as we can. Now, my guess is if we start at the portal and kind of split up...
Oh, what are you doing?
Did I do something to you? I'd really like to know.
Yeah, he's just trying to
Just
help.
Trying to help.
See?
I'm sorry, Jesse. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this guy telling us what's what.
I'm just trying to get ready for tomorrow.
You're the only one wearing that stupid jacket. Don't tell us what to do.
Take that back.
Can't. Wouldn't.
You know what? I get to wear this jacket because I know how to build. But that doesn't mean I don't know how to break things.
Your threats don't scare me now that we know.
Yeah, I just knew it was gonna come to
Jesse,
this.
your friend is way out of line. I
Um,
want to bring it up, but I can
yeah.
only take so much.
Axel pretty much started it. I mean,
Easy?
Lucas didn't really do anything,
It's not
really.
gonna do anything.
So, I don't know.
If you've done enough damage for one day, Petra might be dead because of you.
You're taking this too far, Axel.
I don't have to take this. Listen, why don't I just leave and let you guys have
And then
some
now he wants to leave
You can't leave.
since
It's
Axel's
dangerous
turning down on him.
take care of myself?
They're staying with
It's
us.
what Axel wants, right?
Let him leave if he wants to leave.
You're not going anywhere.
But Jesse,
That's enough. We're all on the same team.
I mean,
now.
yeah, like where else would he go? I mean, I think in another future episode, he's actually I guess we actually find him again, and then we're supposed to be teaming up with him or something. I don't know. That was like episode 3 or whatever.
Because I'm starving.
So even though he would leave us, we would still find him. And yes, that is the one downfall of picking the treehouse, is that it would actually rain on you. But if you pick the hut, then you actually get some cover. So yeah, kind of like the thought that went into that. And then we get our save progress. And it's morning. Sorry about all that.
Sorry about all that business last night.
Honestly, I'm more embarrassed than anything else. Hey! There's something over that way.
What is it?
Some kind of building, I think.
Let's get a closer look.
And then all of a sudden we're back to gameplay, so okay. This has to be it.
This has to be the place.
what is this place?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
It's the Temple of the Order
The
of
Temple
the Stone.
of the Order of the Stone,
Lucas,
which
are you
is the
sure?
episode's name. So,
He's right. Look.
yep, and there is some resemblance between the amulet and
They're
the
in there?
Let's go in and find
Yeah.
out.
the sign up top. So,
Let's just all be careful.
Okay.
If you spot anything, call it out. We don't have a lot of time.
Isn't it weird how dispensers are carved to look like spooky little faces? What do you dispense, little guy?
I get the feeling that we don't really want to find out.
Get behind me.
okay, we're back to more walking controls. So, and then we hit the
That's probably not a
trap
good thing.
switch by accident. So,
Oh, come on, dispenser faces.
and the gate is also closed up on us, so we can't really go back. But, ow. Okay, yeah, that first one. Okay, I keep forgetting. I need to remember. I really do need to remember the quick time events. I really do. But we're trapped now, so
We're trapped.
we're gonna have
We
to
activated the dispenser
do
to see that
something
pressure.
about this.
If we can figure out a way to trigger it again, I bet that'll shut him off.
There's a crafting table. Maybe we can make something useful.
Out of what? We don't have anything. All of our tools and materials are back home.
All right, everyone, empty your pockets. Let's see what we've got to work with.
I have a few sticks left over from building the shelter last night.
I've got some flint and... a piece of string.
All I have are some chicken feathers I picked up after that chicken machine exploded.
Well, let's see. I've got some flint and steel, a sword. Oh, and some string from a spider that I fought in the woods earlier.
String, sticks, flint, and feathers.
Alright, so if we check in the recipes, we are actually given 3 things we can build. We can build a bow, arrow, or a fishing rod. I'm gonna go with a fishing rod just because it's one thing. So, and then 2 pieces of string. And there we go, got our fishing rod.
Let's do this.
And there we go. Deactivated the traps.
Right.
The order of the pig's luck is changing.
And he actually referenced our team name depending on what your team name is that you've chosen, so.
This must be their enchantment room.
Doesn't this look like Ivor's creepy basement?
Yeah, it kinda does. Kinda does share a resemblance some way or somehow. Let's talk to Lucas.
Find anything useful?
Not sure about useful, but definitely interesting. There is a lot of history in this room.
And then we find this book, but the book does look a little bit familiar. It kind of looks like the one that we saw at the beginning of the episode, all the way in part 1.
Saving the land and ensuring that peace and prosperity would reign forever.
Well, not exactly forever.
These 5 members.
5 members? I thought there were 4.
Together would give so much to gain their rightful place as 5 heroes.
Oh no.
They
Ivor's one of them.
and
Well, he used to be one of them, let's just say
would
that.
slay a dragon.
Ivor was a member of the Order of the Stone? The stories never mentioned him.
This is so crazy.
This might explain why Ivor had such a grudge.
Yeah, it
against
does
you.
kind of explain
They
why.
lied to us. They lied to the whole world.
Why would they do this?
This is so crazy.
The Order might not be what we thought they were, but Petra is still out there. That monster is still out there.
Jesse's right. We need to focus on what we came here to do.
Where do these stairs go?
Only one way to find
No
out.
way to find out.
Now this is cool.
Wow.
What happened to the walls?
More like what happened to this whole
Yeah, it looks like it
place.
may have gotten under
This must
attack
have
or
been where
something.
they met.
Probably, that's my
Where
best
are they
guess.
then?
Gabriel said that once we find the temple, the amulet would lead us to the Order of the Stone.
Well, what are you waiting for? Pull it out then.
Is something supposed to happen?
Well, that was a letdown.
There's got to be something we're missing. Look around and see if you can find anything.
Alright, and that gives us a chance to talk to everybody, but we're gonna talk to Axel. We're pretty much just gonna go in order.
What you looking at?
Nothing. Whatever.
Axel?
I was just trying to figure out where Petra might be. I mean, I know she's gonna be fine, but I was just curious.
We're gonna find her. Find anything interesting in that book?
The only thing I found so far is that the amulet was used to track the positions of the members of the Order.
And does it mention how?
It's less technical and, well, more historical.
It's a map of the entire world.
The Minecraft world.
This is way nicer than the one in
We're probably on one side, and then Petra may be still on the other side of the Minecraft world. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me, since Olivia said that the portals can actually take you through the entire world, I guess. So, maybe. That's a possibility.
We're in the Temple of the Order of the Stone. The Order's actual temple. Who'd have thought it, huh? A bunch of small towners like
Yeah.
us wrapped up in an
That's
adventure.
what I was
Yeah, it's
pretty thinking,
insane.
because
Hope
the
y'all
plot
found
really
the
did
sign.
elevate in, you know, during some parts. So anyways, we have the pedestal here so we can put the amulet on, right?
It's the same as the amulet.
There we go. Okay, there is one small thing that we are missing, which I might screw up a little bit, is that we have levers, which kind of act like a puzzle. So okay, that one did nothing. Wow, I got it that fast. Okay, that was cool. I was like, wow, I'm gonna be stuck on this for a while, but nope, I got it like that fast. That's great.
It's absolutely incredible.
And we have two lights, green and red.
Okay. Now
This
I'm
must be a
impressed.
tracking system.
Looks like some sort of tracking system. It's the Order. It's showing where they are right now.
Look, we don't know enough about.
Okay,
how
so
this
I
thing works.
assume that the green one is
Maybe
supposed
the
to be
amulet
where
only tracks
Magnus
them
is, and the red one is where
or
Ellegard
maybe
is
it
supposed to
doesn't
be.
work when
So,
they're in the Nether.
but
We
Salem,
have to go off what we do know.
not Salem, or they're trying to tell us
There are only
something.
2 lights on that map.
I'm getting way too far into this, or way too ahead of myself.
Petra's relying on us. That Wither Storm is
Yep, the
still
Wither
out
Storm
there.
is still out there.
We know that Gabriel is trying to tell us something. We've got to find the Order of the Stone.
But there are only 2 lights. There are only 2 members of
Yeah.
the Order left?
He said
Okay, it
Soren
was
was
Sorum,
missing.
not Salem. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Or Ellegard. Let's head out.
I'm not going with you guys. I have to stay here. If I know Petra, she's probably doing everything she can
Yeah.
to find this place. She's still.
What if you're wrong, though?
She has to be.
I mean,
What if she didn't
I wish we
make it?
knew, but we don't.
Say that.
Axel, Jesse's right. Petra might be.
Well, I hope Petra's not gone, though. I really do hope that she would come back in episode 2 or 3 or something like that. But
Go. Get
yeah,
help.
that's what I'm hoping for. I hope she's not dead.
Safe before nightfall. This temple is pretty big, though.
Just to make an appearance in episode 1 is probably not even enough
Some help. If,
for that, especially for a
one of you
character.
guys
So,
can hang back with me.
Sounds like Olivia will have you totally covered while me and Jesse are
because
out.
I know we're gonna be finding members of the Order of the
Finding
Stone like
Magnus,
throughout the
who
other
do you think
episodes.
that's how
So,
it's going to go? We
yeah.
need Ellegard. She's the world's greatest engineer. She'll figure out a way to stop that thing.
We're trying to destroy it. And when it comes to destruction, Magnus,
And yes, I have 20% battery at a time like this. That's
you're
great.
a smart person, Jesse. Obviously, the smart thing
Okay,
to do
so
is to go
let's
get
think about this for a brief second because I have a couple of things to say. So it pretty much depends on you. Pretty much decide right here how episode 2 will go for you. You could either go for Magnus or you could go for Ellegard. Now, as Axel said, Magnus is a master of destruction, and then as Olivia said, Ellegard is like one of the mechanics. So just basically a lot of mechanical and engineering and stuff and design. So, now if you pick one over the other, either Axel or Olivia would have to stay with Lucas. Okay, and then I mean, what if sometime during episode 2, Petra were to run into either one of those groups while Jesse or whoever you decided to go with, you know, I don't really know, but yeah, I don't think I'm being 100% clear with this, but you know, you're basically just deciding the fate of how part of episode 2 will go for you. So, yeah. So either Magnus or Ellegaard.
I think Axel meant Ellegaard there, Jesse.
So,
No. I don't think I did. Pretty sure Axel meant Magnus.
Jesse,
yes,
the
of
point
course
is,
they're
you
gonna
should be going to Ellegaard.
torture us
It's
into
their
making
choice
this
to make.
big of a decision, but we have no choice.
You're my best friend,
But me
Jesse.
personally, I would go with Ellegaard because
Like always.
I actually saw some people go for Magnus, and what it said for Magnus for the to be continued didn't really look that pleasant. So I'm gonna go with Ellegaard, and
Really?
but the thing is that Axel will have to stay with Lucas. So, and you know how the conflict they had earlier in the episode. So I wonder if that'll take a toll on them, or if they will just talk over it and I don't know, resolve their problems. But yeah, this has been dragging on quite enough. I'm gonna go with Ellegaard.
Olivia?
I'm sorry,
you and I
Axel,
are
but
going
I'm gonna go with
to-
Ellegaard.
Awesome. Axel, you stay here with Lucas and get the place ready for when Petra shows up.
What, with that guy?
I'm right here.
And besides, my thing is on 20%, so yeah.
Interesting.
Fine, I'll do it.
Yes, do it for Petra if she's still out there, which I hope she is.
Guys?
And I am still very surprised on how that Witherstorm made it all the way over here.
Please hurry.
And indeed we must hurry, because there's not a lot of time left. Next time on Minecraft Story Mode Episode 2.
Jesse and Olivia return to the Nether, intent on
Redstone
finding
Engineer, okay, that's what I meant.
a Redstone Engineer. And find themselves in a place of mechanical marvels, redstone rarities. Amazing machines, limited only by the imagination of their brilliant creator. While the great storm grows, consuming everything in its wake, time is running out for our intrepid heroes.
Okay, so at the end of this, at the end of the episode, they actually confront you with this kind of stuff, according to you and other players, of which side you actually chose. So, did you rescue Petra or Gabriel? Did you keep Lucas from leaving the shelter? A lot of people kept Lucas. Did you choose to seek out Ellegaard or Magnus? And the majority chose Ellegaard, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, continue. And I think it just goes on to the end credits, which might even take a while, or I might even have to end off the video here, but I'll wait for it to say 10% and then I'll just go on from there. But yep, that was episode 1, The Order of the Stone. I can just tell from this episode straight up front that this is going to be a very hyped game, especially for episodes 2 through 5. I can't actually wait for what's going to happen, and episode 2 is actually going to come out sometime in November. Yeah, but whenever that episode comes out, I'll be sure to record some gameplay of that and upload it as soon as I can. And yeah, so this has been a great game so far. I mean, it is just on fire. I mean, it really is. I mean, I think the $4.99 and the $14.99 I spent to get the episodes 2 through 5 was really worth it. I think it really was. This might even come out to be some of the the top paid apps in the App Store or something. I don't know. But you know, that's kind of how I feel about it. But yeah. So next time on episode 2, we're gonna be going after Ellegaard, the Redstone Mechanics, or the Redstone Engineer. So that should be fun. And I hope we can find Petra. I really hope she's not dead, though. I think she's not dead, but you never know. I just hope not. So let's just let this credits scroll by, and then I'll go back to the title screen, and then I can show you guys something that I saw, or something I noticed, but. Yeah. Alright, so I actually want to know what would happen if you were to go back into the game. Or, yeah. You can actually restart or rewind. I'm not really sure what happens if you rewind, but you have the option to restart episode 1 if you would like to play it again, but we have episode 2, Assembly Required, coming soon, and you have Magnus and Ellegaard right there, depending on which one you chose. But episode 3, we are with Lucas, apparently, and it looks like we are surrounded by, I think, what are called Endermen. They look like Endermen. So it's the last place you look, so maybe, I don't know, we're going to be doing a lot of backtracking or something, I have no idea. But episode 4, we are apparently with Ruben, Olivia, and Axel, so a block and a hard place. I'm not really sure what the presence of that could be, but hopefully it's good. And then episode 5, which is Order Up, which you're not really going to tell us much, but they're just going to say that's the next episode, so yeah. Something tells me that we're going to be searching for Soren too. I don't know. He said Soren was missing for a long time, but maybe there's a possibility that we could still find him or something. I have no idea. Especially with episode 10 battery. Okay, so Assembly Required, the last place you look, a block and a hard place, and then episode 5, which is the last one, is called Order Up. So I don't know why, but that's just the name. I don't know, like when I'm playing through the episode, I'm at least trying to figure out like the reference to the episode name. Like we saw the reference, well, we heard the reference, the Order of the Stone, which is called episode 1. So you're gonna have to see how that correlates into the story. So it kind of makes a lot of sense right after. But yeah. So that is going to do it for the end of episode 1. I'm going to record episode 2 of Minecraft Story Mode sometime in November. I hope you all enjoyed me playing through episode 1, and I hope you enjoy it as much when I go through to episode 2. And yeah. So if you all enjoyed, please leave a like down below. It really does help support me and support the video. Hope you all enjoyed the series, and hope you all enjoy the future videos I'm going to make on other games and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.